Good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Proteas Women pre-match and arrival press conference ahead of the New Zealand series, kicking off. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Proteas Women's pre-match and arrival press conference ahead of the first ODI against New Zealand, as well as the start of the tour featuring 3 ODIs and 5 T20s. At the top table today, we've got Proteas Women Captain Laura Woolvardt, ready to take your questions. We'll start off with the in-house media before moving over to Zoom. May I please just ask you on Zoom to use the hand raise function to ask a question, and we'll be sure to send you a high-res audio and video following the presser. Thank you so much. Mr. Voter, please get us underway, sir.
Hi, Laura. How does it feel to be back in South Africa, and what are your expectations heading into the first ODI?
Yeah, very excited to be back. I think obviously the last time we played in South Africa was the World Cup final. So yeah, very excited. That was an amazing atmosphere, and hopefully we can get a similar sort of vibe at these games.
Okay, and your goals is for the team, and then also how have you been handling the captaincy?
Goals for the team, obviously these ODIs are very important for the points for the qualification for the next 50 over World Cup. So I think they're our main focus to win those games would be our goals. And then the T20s as well. I think the more T20s we can play in prep for the World Cup next year is important too. So whether it's trying different combinations or seeing what works and what doesn't, I think that's important as well. Sorry, in the second part?
Yeah, second part, how's the captaincy been for you personally?
It's been all right so far. I think obviously this is my first series at home, so we'll see how it goes. But I think it went pretty well in Pakistan. I'm lucky that I have a lot of senior players around me still, so they can still help. And yeah, it's been a lot of information to take in at first with all the bowlers and the bowling plans and bowling meetings, but I think I'm slowly getting the hang of it.
Has the captaincy anyway affected your batting? Has it been, felt like being a leader, you have to step over the bat as well?
I don't think so far. I think in a way it's almost helped. I feel like it makes me think about my batting a bit less. I think sometimes I can sit in my hotel room and think about my batting a bit too much. So it's almost helped take my mind off of it and think more about conditions and what we need to do. And I think that'll just help me as a cricketer in the long run. So far it's been all right.
And then playing in Poch in front of the home crowd, what do you guys expect having that kind of support as opposed to playing in Pakistan? What would you guys want to see on Sunday?
Yeah, I think home support is always amazing. It's great. Well, hopefully a lot of people come out. I think after the World Cup it would be awesome to see if some people are continuing to support us. I think we all love playing at Poch and love playing at home, and it's always a really nice vibe and atmosphere here, so I think it'll be a good day tomorrow. Or next day, after tomorrow.
Thank you so much, Voter. Moving over to our online media. Can I please ask you to use the hand raise function to ask a question? Thank you so much. Ongama, please take it away. Thank you.
Thank you, Lita. Hi, Laura.
Hi.
You guys had a very good tour in Pakistan, especially with the bat. How do you now make sure that we get those performances on a regular basis, particularly in this ODI format?
Yeah, I think it was a bit of a mixed bag on tour. I think obviously the T20s were all very close games. Probably could have executed it. Probably could have executed a bit better with the ball in the T20s. And in the ODIs, we had 2 games where we performed really well with the bat, and then that last one, I think, didn't go as well as we would have hoped. So I think for this series, it would just be looking for more consistency in all 3 departments, because I think we showed glimpses of it, but we just needed all to come together on the same day. And I think our fielding is a big talking point as well. I think we can do a lot better in the field this series.
Thanks, Ongama. Morgan, please go ahead, sir.
Thanks, Lita. Hi, Laura. Laura, New Zealand are the 4th ranked team, Proteas currently 2nd, and Pakistan way down. How much confidence do you take out of that series victory against Pakistan? And would you feel that despite Pakistan being low down the order, their conditions certainly made up for that gap on the rankings?
Sure. I think they used their home conditions really well. It definitely wasn't easy. I think it definitely suited their spinners, and their batters have obviously spent a lot of time batting there. So it was a difficult series. I think we'd be happy with the series win over there. Obviously, New Zealand's still a really quality side. I think these conditions will suit them a bit as well, because I think they like the ball coming on a bit better too, and they have a lot of world-class batters. So definitely a tough series for us ahead. But yeah, hopefully we're able to hit the ground running in the first game.
Thanks, Morgan. Ongama, is that an old hand or you have got another question?
Hold back. You guys beat New Zealand in the World Cup in a different format. Does it also help the confidence a little bit, although it is a slightly different team and different format?
Yeah, a little bit. I do think that was a bit of a freak game, though, because I think we bowled them out for like 60 or 80, which doesn't happen every day with that lineup. So I think we're going to be wary not to take too much out of that game, because I think they just had a tough tournament, and yeah, I'm pretty sure they'll come back with better plans and come at us a bit harder than they did in that game.
Thanks, Morgan. Ongama?
Laura, you spoke about the effect that Nadine de Klerk and Marizanne Kapp had on that ODI series, and just the value of having the two of them in the same lineup. And now here at home, you also have Chloe Tryon. So I want to know how different does it make it now? Does it make the advantage even better for you guys, the fact that Chloe is available, adding into those genuine all-rounders?
Yeah, for sure. Chloe's a world-class player. She's in really good form at the moment as well, playing in leagues all over the world and winning most of the tournaments she plays in. I think, yeah, Nadine and Kapi, to have them in the same lineup is very lucky for us. I think to have players who can bat the way that they do and then are also able to offer what they do with the ball makes my job a bit easier as captain to have that long batting lineup and have the bowling options as well. I do think Chloe will make a big difference. I think she's been bowling really well, especially as well. So I think the spin option of Chloe is going to be very important throughout the series.
Awesome stuff. Thank you, Ongama. Any further takers before we close? Going once. All right. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. That brings us to the end of today's pre-match press conference, and we'll see you on Sunday. Thank you.